I don't like any of these so far. My neck is too big. No, this isn't comfortable at all.
Hey guys, it's Lauren from It's the Kellys, and this is your go-to travel channel for all things packing and preparing for your trip. I travel often and pack well and want to help you guys do the same. So you guys ask me to do different reviews all the time, but I have had a ton of people ask me to review a hollowed out neck pillow that you can stuff and use it as a hack to secretly pack more. Now, when I first saw those, I was like, just learn how to pack better. But then I started preparing for a trip where I was going to be on several different flights with a very, very severe weight limit. And honestly, I found it impossible. I'm actually leaving to go on that trip tomorrow, and at this point right now, I actually have to omit like 3 or 4 things from my bag just to make it fit within the luggage scales. And I really don't want to do that. And my bag's not even full. So as I was complaining about that on Instagram, one of you guys actually messaged me and said, hey Lauren, you should really get one of those hollowed out neck pillows and fill it with some of your stuff and maybe you could get away with it. And I was like, oh my God, that's a great idea. And I went on Amazon and I bought 4. And that's what we're gonna show in today's video. So we're gonna go over all of them, show you the material, show you how big they are, and then pick my favorite, travel with it, and let you guys know what happened. Can I get away with it? I want to go over all of the little things that I'm looking for in this product. So number 1, it has to be able to actually look like a neck pillow. We are trying to hack the system here. So if we're gonna get away with it, it needs to look legit. Number 2, it has to be comfortable. I am going to be stuffing it and putting it on my neck and trying it out. I'm gonna have Brian do it as well. And I'm gonna look at the material. And my third thing is that I want to be able to fit kind of a specific number of items. So let's introduce the neck pillows. Now I'm going to show them to you unstuffed first. Now this is called the Tube. And this is one that I had to include because I'm pretty sure it's the original. Like, I don't know if this company is the one that came up with the idea or not, but it's definitely the most popular. They've been featured on The View and Good Morning America. It's also the most expensive. I got this on Amazon for $42.95, but if you get it from their website directly, it's actually $49.95. $50 for a neck pillow. And then I ordered this one, which is called the Nab from Cozy Collection. Now this company also claims that them and the Tube are the original ones. So I definitely had to include it. I did buy this on Amazon for $34.99. And if you go to their website, it's the same price. But I think they have discount codes too. And then I bought this one from Dreamshore for $26.99. Now I bought this one because in the photos, it actually looked the most like a neck pillow. And then I found this, and it's already stuffed. This is the Yanning 2-in-1 neck pillow and blanket. So it's the same design. It is a hollowed out neck pillow, but inside is a travel blanket. Do I need the travel blanket? No, but if I end up liking this hollowed out neck pillow, then not only do I get that, but then I get a cozy blanket. Okay. And this one is actually the cheapest at $21.99, and you get a free blanket. So now the time has come where we are going to dive deeper. We are going to kind of test the fabric and see how it feels. And of course, we're going to pack it. Once they're packed, we're going to put them around our necks and test them out and see how they feel. At the end, I'm going to pick my favorite and travel with it. So let's start with the Tube. Now, when I was doing my research online, of course, this is the one I wanted to order because it is the hollowed out neck pillow. This is the one that everyone is talking about. But when I was looking at it on the listing, I'm like, what neck pillow have you ever seen that is made of that fabric? I'm sorry, but every neck pillow I've ever seen or used has been cozy. as of right now, this is the one I don't want because of the fabric. A lot of them have some sort of strap, because if you don't want to walk around with them around your neck at the airport, maybe you want to walk around with them almost more like a purse. But to be perfectly honest, I don't even know if I would even use the strap. And if I'm going to use it as a neck pillow, then I really just need to kind of put those together like that. Now, the thing about packing this one, just stuff it all inside of there. And honestly, stuffing a bunch of stuff in this side or stuffing a bunch of stuff in this side, what if there's something I need to get in the middle of the bag and I have to open up all of it? There is a little zipper because there's a little hidden pocket, which is pretty cool. So now all I need to do is just pack them with the items that I want to bring. Let's see if this actual tube situation is annoying. So I have a skirt and I'm gonna kind of roll it. I'll shove it in there and we're gonna close this end. Now this is my second item that I really want to bring but is heavy. Stuff that in there. And then I also have my travel towel. So I think I'm just gonna have to do it like this. My other item, which is a scarf. This tube situation is not ideal. It looks like one big nylon slug. Put my hair up. Oh God, I'm choking already. All right, so it actually feels supportive. They say you're supposed to actually use a neck pillow like this, and it's comfortable. I'm not gonna lie, it's filled with clothes. It's not filled with rocks. This material, it's noisy. I'm cuddling up with somebody wearing like a windbreaker or something. Pros, it is comfortable. It does have a cool pocket, but the cons, I don't like the material, and it was really annoying to have to stuff it.
All right, so now it's my turn to test it.
Catch.
My neck is too big. I would say that it's probably too small and it's not going to be comfortable.
How do you feel about the fabric?
I think the fabric's all right. I'd probably like a velvet because I definitely like those blankets better.
So now let's move on to the second OG, and this again is the nab from Cozy Collection. The first thing that I notice about this one is that it's way cozier. It feels like a stuffed animal or something. Oh. You can see that it does have a strap, and this strap is a lot longer. So it can totally be crossbody. I'm not going to be using the strap. A strap is not something that's going to sell me. And it looks like you stuff it like a tube again, and then there's another zipper that goes through the other end. Hi! So basically, it's kind of the same thing as the tube, but it's a cozier material, and there's not a hidden pocket. Now all we have to do is pack it. So let's go ahead and re-roll this. And one thing I'm noticing, this end here is just really nice and rounded versus the tube had almost kind of a pointed end, and it was really hard to fill it up with everything. So let's keep it going, and you want that same consistency. I almost need to pack one more thing in there, but let's go ahead and zip it up. Put my hair back up. Ooh. All right, this isn't that bad. I am feeling a little hotter. I mean, it has some comfort. It has that really nice plush fabric that you just really want to cuddle up with like a blanket. I do think I would still rather use this one over the tube simply because of the fabric. Am I feeling a little bit hotter? Yes, I believe so, but this is a lot cozier and quieter to use. All right, let's see what Brian thinks.
I don't like this one already. But chubby face. Like, it shouldn't be this hard. Hi. Not fun at all. I don't like any of these so far. This one is more comfortable, but I feel like I would sweat in the middle of the night if I slept on it. The one previous, I wouldn't, but then you'd get the all night, and that would be annoying.
We are 0 for 2. I'm honestly not impressed with either. And between the two, I've spent a lot of money. Now let's move on to this one from Dream Shore. Now, before I decided to buy all 4 of these for this video, If I only had to choose one, this is the one I was going to end up with, just based on the reviews and the pictures and all of that, because it looked the most like a neck pillow. It seemed like it was going to be the coziest fabric. It wasn't too cheap, but wasn't too expensive, and it actually lets you pack using this zipper, so you open it up and pack it as opposed to stuffing it all in a tube. And I can already say by looking at this, I'm a little bit more pleased. This one does still come with a strap because apparently that's the thing to do with these. So I can totally use it as a crossbody. Again, it's not a deal breaker for me. Now, like I said, there is a zipper. It's kind of concealed. This is exactly how a neck pillow would be. So this to me looks like it could be the most legit fake neck pillow. It has these adjustable knobs like your typical neck pillow, and it might even fit Brian. So let's pack it. We're gonna open this little zipper. I'm gonna do my travel towel like this time. Could I have done that with the more tube design ones? Of course, but it would have been harder to like slip in the tube. Because this is wide open, it's a little bit easier. Then we can put this one here. This one here, I really like this ability to kind of pack a little bit better. Zip it up with that zipper, and it's not all the way full, which means A, it's not gonna be as stuffed, but also I could fit more. I couldn't fit more in the other one. All right, hair up, neck pillow on. So this one, it still definitely has that kind of velvety material, but it's a lot finer, if you will. It's not as thick, but this one I'm actually not hot in at all, and I am liking that it's adjustable. And also I liked packing it the way that I did. Should we call Brian in here? Let's see what he thinks. Feel that fabric compared to that one.
This is smoother. Well, like this.
And then adjust it.
Ooh. Oh, I probably like this one the best so far. I can do this. It's not choking me. So far, I'd pick this one.
And what I want to do real quick too is show you guys the difference in these fabrics. If you can see kind of thick that one is and how much finer that one is. They're both very cozy. This one is definitely warmer. Now, last but not least, still that hollowed out neck pillow, but it has a blanket inside. You can kind of see really how it's supposed to go. So let me try this on with my hair down. There are two different snaps, so I could do two different lengths. So I wonder how that would work for Brian. Here it is with the actual blanket. It's definitely very cozy. It does feel a little bit thicker, almost like the Cozy Collection one, but I'm not really feeling overheated. And I think this one looks the most like a normal, believable neck pillow. This one has a zipper as well. I'm never gonna travel with a blanket. I think it's one of the stupidest things to travel with, to be honest. This is real cozy to just throw on my bed or in my couch. I am here for it. So the blanket is 50 inches by 60 inches. Again, this was the cheapest one. It's $21.99, but it came with a blanket. We're gonna put that travel towel in there. Regardless of how I pack it, that's not the deciding factor. Here. I don't think that this is going to fit as much because it is thinner. Now, I don't want to overstuff it either. Hair up. Oh, a blanket's definitely a little cozier. All right, so this one is definitely really hard because it's overstuffed. Let me take out, and maybe that'll help it be more cozy. All right, still pretty hard compared to the other ones. Let's see what Brian thinks.
I'm not comfortable.
But feel the blanket.
It has a nice blanket.
All right, you guys. So I know Brian made his decision, and I think I made mine too. But let's kind of do a process of elimination. Starting with the tube, this is the most expensive one, and it's got the worst material. I also do not like the way that you have to stuff it like a sock. I mean, I'd rather use the turtle than this. No, that's not true. Nothing is worse than the turtle. So now it's between these 3 cozy ones. This is the one that you also had to stuff like a tube. Was not a fan of that. This fabric is really, really, really thick and was overheating me. Feeling the 3 of these together, this one, bye-bye. It was also the second most expensive. Now I'm left with these 2, and they're the 2 cheapest ones. Now, this one, I have to say, probably might be the winner. I do love that it had these little adjustable strings. I did love that you could open it with the zipper. And to me, this is the coziest material. So it really didn't leave me feeling overheated. And then this one, you know, I really went into this video thinking that this one could be a winner, and I could not pack as much. Even when I took that scarf out, it still was packed a little bit too much where it was not comfortable. It's not advertised like the other ones. And to be honest, the blanket fits in here well and is super comfortable. But filling it with that stuff really wasn't. So I am going to eliminate this. This was just more of a wild card. So I guess I'm bringing this one. I want to pack it up, use it on my trip, and let you guys know how it goes. All right, I'm back from my trip. Having using this, it is still stuffed with everything that I at least brought on the way home. Now, every single flight, every time I moved different countries, I did stuff it with different items, just depending on what I bought, because I bought a lot of stuff, which is why this came in handy. And to be honest, I don't know why I knocked this thing for so long. Do I despise having a neck pillow with me? Yes, it's an extra thing to carry and it's so annoying, but this held so much stuff, and we all know I'm a total shopaholic on trips, so this baby will be coming with me all the time. Even if I just pack it in my suitcase and use it on the way home after I buy a bunch of stuff. Yeah, this was great. How many flights did I bring this on? Detroit to Istanbul, Istanbul to Dubai, Dubai to the Maldives, Maldives to Mumbai, Mumbai to Oman, Oman to Saudi Arabia, Saudi Arabia to Dubai, Dubai to Istanbul, Istanbul to Detroit. It worked on every single one. Nobody even looked twice at me. And you know what? The good thing is it fit great as a neck pillow, but also too, when I didn't want to use it as a neck pillow and I always got a window seat, I kind of put it right here and it would be almost like a little padded armrest, or I would put it right here with the tray table and I'd kind of sit with it like this. It was great. It was honestly incredibly comfortable, especially on my 12-hour flight. It was incredible to pack having this zipper as well. And let me show you what's in it. Please forgive the fact that I look like a hot mess today, okay? Like I just got back from vacation, leave me alone. There's a tank top, there's a t-shirt, there's another t-shirt, there's another t-shirt, 2 scarves, another scarf, another scarf. I was in the Middle East, you guys. I needed a lot of scarves. Another scarf, look at this one. And a pair of pants. All of this was around my neck from Istanbul to Detroit. And the rest of the time it was filled with other items. Super comfortable, 5 out of 5 stars. Get yourself one of these. And comment down below and let me know what you think about the other ones. Maybe you want the one with the travel blanket. Maybe you want the ones that you stuff like a tube. Whichever one you decide is totally up to you, but I will definitely be using this one from now on. Every single thing will be linked down below. If you are interested, I have the Amazon links. This hack is officially It's the Kellys approved. And hey, this one can actually fit Brian too. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're subscribed to the channel. If not, press that button down below so that you can travel often and pack well like I do. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!